It just sounds like a band name that I just came up with on the spot, right? Except this is the footage of everything that everyone comments on, cause it don't matter if it's 1 hour videos or 1 minute clips, showing all the dangers on escalated proportions, and it ain't slowing down. So how many times mothers, parents, are gonna break down in tears losing their children to war and violence? How many times children was used as collateral just to send a message in a firm stance as a trade to gain the upper hand? That's in the States and overseas, mind you, okay? What about the race, culture, and discourse over the authority, the government, and the history of being underserved or overlooked? What about the streets being littered with bodies, living or not? Having the worst living conditions and or more of the protests collective voices to climb out and lead? Amongst many reasons to ask these questions, knowing that with more technology, the walls are closing in on privacy, the barriers have already been broken as the threshold invites the hanging carrots, keys, tempt with the bait only fishing to hook earworms to keep the awakened complicit. What's the cost of holding an ideal conversation with someone you see that may be far out of reach even when you're so close? Trying to attach your emotions, your feelings, to someone you ain't even know. Someone you haven't officially met, and yet you've built up the pseudo connection. Connection because obsession. To want to have a friendship, relationship, family, eavesdropping on someone else's life that ain't yours to live with. To begin with, the boundaries set between you and the person you look up to, you admire, you're a fan of, keep distance from the potential extreme. Following one's life based off the videos and images, all of a sudden you think you know all their business. But you only know the business that they put online. Q's and A's are the closest thing to close the gap besides in person on and off those stages. Just adding on the insult to injury. Don't matter what profession they in. You've been invested in them. Hoping that you would get a glimpse of what the behind the scenes really look like when they're not out in the public. As if you're really there with them. Look, it's best that you curb your enthusiasm for the overhype caves you in.